Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Emma, and today we're diving into a topic that's been swirling around the internet, stirring up a lot of emotions for fans of Little People, Big World. The Roloff family has been a staple on our screens for nearly 2 decades, and Zach and Tori Roloff have captured our hearts with their love story, their adorable kids, and their journey through life's ups and downs. But today, we're talking about something unexpected, a rumored divorce announcement that's got everyone talking. Now, before we get into it, let me be clear, this is a sensitive topic, and we're going to approach it with respect and care. Zach and Tori have been open about their lives, so we'll reflect on their journey, what's been happening, and what this hypothetical announcement could mean for them and their family. If you're a longtime fan or just curious, grab a cozy drink, settle in, and let's walk through this together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Let's get started. For those who followed Little People, Big World since it premiered back in 2006, Zach and Tori Roloff are like family. Zach, the son of Matt and Amy Roloff, was just a teenager when the show began, navigating life with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. The show gave us a window into the Roloff family's life on their Oregon farm, tackling everything from family dynamics to the challenges and joys of living with dwarfism. Tori came into the picture in 2010, working at Roloff Farms during pumpkin season, and sparks flew between her and Zach. Their love story was one for the books, sweet, relatable, and full of heart. Tori and Zach started dating in 2011, got married in 2015 on the Roloff family farm, and welcomed 3 beautiful kids, Jackson, who's now 8, Lila, who's 5, and Josiah, who's 3. They've shared so much with us, parenting struggles, health challenges, and even a heartbreaking miscarriage in 2021. But they've also shown resilience, love, and a commitment to their family. So, when rumors started swirling about a possible divorce, fans were understandably shocked. Let's break down where these rumors came from and what we know, or don't know, about this so-called announcement. Rumors about Zach and Tori's relationship aren't new. Back in 2022 and 2023, fans speculated about trouble in paradise, especially after the couple announced they were leaving Little People, Big World after 25 seasons. Some pointed to moments on the show where they bickered, like when Tori expressed frustration about feeling unappreciated as a mom, or when Zach seemed to dismiss her feelings during an argument. There was also that Easter outing in 2023 where Zach was absent, and Tori had to clarify on Instagram stories, saying, "Don't worry, Zach and I aren't separating. I'm only losing him to this shop build." That was a relief to fans, but it didn't stop the speculation. Since leaving the show in February 2024, Zach and Tori have been focused on their podcast, Raising Heights, where they talk about parenting, their mixed-height relationship, and life after reality TV. They've been candid about the challenges of filming, especially how the show shifted from educating about dwarfism to focusing on family drama. Tori said it got out of control, and Zach mentioned the toll it took on their family, especially with their kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, starting to voice their desire for privacy. That decision to step away felt like a healthy move for their family, but it also fueled speculation about their marriage. Now, fast forward to today, August 4th, 2025. The internet is buzzing with claims of a shocking divorce announcement from Tori and Zach. Some YouTube channels and unverified sources have posted dramatic titles, but here's the thing, there's no official statement from Tori, Zach, or TLC confirming this. I've scoured their Instagram, their podcast, and recent interviews, and there's nothing concrete. So, for the sake of this video, let's explore this as a what-if scenario. If Tori and Zach were to announce a divorce, what might have led to it? How would it affect their family? And what's next for them? Let's dive into their journey to understand the context. Tori and Zach's love story started at Roloff Farms in 2010. Tori was working there, picking squash during pumpkin season, and Zach, who was helping out on the farm, caught her eye. They were friends first, which Tori has said laid a strong foundation for their relationship. In a 2024 episode of their podcast, Tori admitted she never imagined dating someone shorter than her. She'd even turned down guys in the past for being too short. But Zach changed her perspective. She said, "Height was never the issue. I was just looking for an excuse in past relationships." That honesty is what fans love about them. Their 2015 wedding was a fairy-tale moment, with 200 guests at Roloff Farms and Tori walking down the aisle in a stunning dress. They've been open about the challenges of a mixed-height relationship, especially with Zach's achondroplasia. Tori's family, including her dad, had initial reservations, asking, "Are you sure? when she showed them Zach's picture. But once they met him, they saw why Tori fell for him: his humor, kindness, and strength. Over the years, they've built a life together, moving from Oregon to Washington in 2021 for a fresh start. They've shared milestones like welcoming their kids and navigating Zach's health challenges, including a major back surgery in 2023. Parenting has been a huge part of their story. Jackson, born in 2017, Lila in 2019, and Josiah in 2022, are the heart of their world. They've been open about the 50-50 chance their kids could inherit dwarfism, with Jackson and Lila both having achondroplasia like Zach. Tori's shared her mom guilt and the exhaustion of parenting 3 young kids, while Zach has talked about balancing his health issues with being a hands-on dad. Their miscarriage in 2021 was a devastating moment, but they leaned on each other, showing their strength as a couple. So, with all this love and history, why are we even talking about divorce? Let's look at the challenges they've faced that might have put strain on their marriage. No marriage is perfect, and Tori and Zach have been upfront about their struggles. In season 24 of Little People, Big World, we saw them argue over parenting styles and communication. Tori felt unappreciated, saying, "I'm pouring from an empty cup," while Zach countered that she wasn't giving him enough credit. These moments were raw and relatable, but they sparked fan speculation. When they moved to Washington in 2021, leaving Roloff farms behind, some wondered if family tensions, especially Zach's strained relationship with his dad, Matt, added stress to their marriage. The move to Washington was a big deal. Zach had always dreamed of raising his kids on Roloff farms, but after Matt and Amy's 2016 divorce, and Zach's failed negotiations to buy part of the farm, they decided to start fresh. Tori called it a better outcome, but fans noticed Zach's disappointment. Add to that the pressure of filming, raising 3 kids, and Zach's health issues, and it's easy to see how stress could pile up. In 2023, divorce rumors spiked when Zach was missing from Tori's Easter photos, and again when fans called their Christmas photos forced. Tori shut down the rumors each time, but the chatter never fully stopped. Tori's been vocal about shutting down rumors, like when she explained Zach was just busy with a shop build during that Easter outing. But the constant speculation, fueled by social media and unverified YouTube videos, has kept the narrative alive. Some fans pointed to Zach's solo trip to South America in 2022 as a sign of distance, while others felt Tori's cryptic Instagram posts, like one about her messy life, hinted at deeper issues. But here's the thing: every couple has rough patches, and Tori and Zach have always emphasized their commitment to working through them. On their 7th anniversary in July 2022, Tori wrote a heartfelt post about Zach, saying, "You're the best husband and father. I couldn't have asked for a better life partner." That doesn't sound like a couple on the brink of divorce, right? But let's imagine, for the sake of this video, that they did announce a separation today. What might have led to it, and how would they handle it? If Tori and Zach were to announce a divorce, it would likely be a mutual decision, rooted in their desire to do what's best for their kids and themselves. Based on how they've handled challenges in the past, they'd probably prioritize co-parenting Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. Tori's a hands-on mom who's passionate about photography and creating memories for her kids, while Zach's a dedicated dad who coaches soccer and loves teaching his kids about resilience. They'd likely agree to share custody and keep things amicable, focusing on stability for their children. What could lead to a split? Maybe the pressures of fame, family drama, and parenting 3 young kids became overwhelming. The Roloff family dynamics, especially Zach's rocky relationship with Matt, have been a sore spot. In a June 2025 podcast episode, Zach said his relationship with his dad is still strained, while things with his mom, Amy, and siblings are improving. That kind of tension can spill over into a marriage. Plus, leaving Little People, Big World might have shifted their dynamic. Without the show, they are navigating new careers, Tori with her photography and podcast, Zach with potential new ventures, and that transition could have highlighted differences in their goals. Financially, they are in a good place, with an estimated net worth of $700,000 from their time on the show and other ventures. A divorce wouldn't likely be about money but about personal growth or differing visions for the future. Tori's hinted at wanting to try new things, like traveling or expanding her photography, while Zach's focused on family and community, like his soccer coaching. If they felt they were growing apart, they might have decided to part ways to find individual happiness while staying committed to co-parenting. How would fans react? Social media would probably explode with a mix of shock, sadness, and support. Some might say, "I saw it coming," pointing to old rumors, while others would rally behind them, respecting their choice. Tori and Zach have always been private about certain aspects of their lives, so I imagine they'd release a joint statement, maybe on Instagram, saying something like, "We've decided to part ways but remain committed to our kids and grateful for your support." They'd likely ask for privacy and keep details minimal. Whether or not this divorce announcement is real, Tori and Zach are resilient. Tori's photography business is thriving, and she's passionate about capturing family moments. Zach's found joy in coaching and being a dad. Their podcast, Raising Heights, gives them a platform to connect with fans, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continued it, even separately, to share their journeys. They've always been about authenticity, so they'd likely use this moment to inspire others, showing that even tough changes can lead to growth. For their kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, Tori and Zach would prioritize normalcy. They've talked about how their kids' privacy was a big reason for leaving the show, so they'd likely shield them from public scrutiny. Co-parenting wouldn't be easy, but their history of teamwork suggests they'd make it work. As for Little People, Big World, the show ended in 2024, but Amy and Matt still share updates, so we might hear about Tori and Zach through family posts or their own social media. The Roloff family has always been about overcoming challenges, and Tori and Zach embody that spirit. Whether they are together or apart, fans will continue to root for them. Their story, on or off the screen, reminds us that life is messy, but love, family, and resilience can carry you through. So, what do you think? Are these divorce rumors just noise, or is there something more? Let me know in the comments below, and share your favorite Tori and Zach moment from Little People, Big World. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out our other videos on the Roloff family. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay kind, stay curious, and take care.